Each of these parts in the PC, they are priced differently, and processor is one of the most expensive component, followed by RAM, and then SSD, then HDD and network. So what I mean to say is, cost of HDD to store 1 GB of data is less than cost to store it on SSD versus RAM. Now you as a programmer, you need to understand this pricing differences, the cost differences, and make wise informed decisions when you are writing program. Based on the scenario, you have to choose whether you have to use which resource and you have to save which resource. For example, when you are watching a YouTube video, you can see that you will be watching, say, video till here, and you will see a gray mark in front of you, and this is the extra content that is being prefetched and stored on the client. So this helps in making a network call at real time and trying to stream the content, and this content is fetched in advance and then stored here, and this technique is called caching. I see some people calling it caching, but it is actually caching. The caching technique helps to avoid duplication of efforts. It helps to store already computed results in memory, either in permanent memory or in the secondary memory. It helps avoid making duplicate requests to the server and fetch the same content again. Say for example, you are browsing internet, you are loading social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram or any other websites. There will be a lot of static content like images, the style sheets, and even the scripts sometime. All of this get cached locally to avoid the round trip and processing on the server side. It reduces the load on the server side to read these files and send back again. The another example of saving processor time and instead of that using RAM is many of the search engines, be it Google or Bing, lot of the search requests that come to the search engine every day, there is lot of repetitions. Most often people are searching for similar kind of or same kind of things in a day. So search engine automatically cache the results of the frequently searched queries, and instead of going and again looking into the servers to see for the results, it will return back the cache results, hence saving a lot of processor time for the search engine. Now in that case, the results are stored in RAM because RAM is cheaper than processor. The another example, the entire internet's information, all of the books, all of the websites, the data is humongous. We cannot store that much of data in RAM. It will be hugely expensive to store that data in RAM, and because of that reason, the data is stored actually in the hard disk, but the index of that data, the indexed information of that data is only stored in RAMs. So when you search something, say you go and search for Virat Kohli, they would go and send that request to all the servers. They look in the RAM where and all in which pages his name has been mentioned. It only retrieves that index, and for the top 10 results it will show that information. But if you further drill down, then it may go and also start fetching it from the storage which is in HDD or SSD. This is one example. The other example is your database. So people who have worked on databases know that the databases store all the information in file in HDD. However, to make it fast, the index data gets stored in RAM and the actual content gets stored in HDD. You as a programmer have to understand these concepts and really know when to apply caching to either save network round trip or save processing time or save the memory that you use for RAM.